What is up, guys? I'm doing an update on AITX. Now, I was waiting on their 10Q to come out, but it hasn't came out yet. So I'm going to do an update on this company today. And as soon as the 10Q comes out, I'll go over that because there's a few things I want to look at. I know the revenue's not going to look as good as I initially thought it would be because there's a backlog. So it may not be, you know, that good, but it's still going to be really interesting to look at. And there's also a few things on their financials I want to look at as well, other than revenue. So we're going to get into that when it comes out. And guys, make sure you like the video, put notifications on, and let's just get started. So it was quiet for a minute here, guys, but they did get a surge of 33 security robots placed on order. So this was for 28 Rosas, which is obviously the most popular item, and then for 5 Toms. So on October 19th, 2022, Artificial Intelligence Technology Solutions Inc. today has announced that its wholly owned subsidiary has received multiple orders totaling 33 units to be delivered to 4 different clients. I always like to see multiple clients, especially new ones as well. But if we go down here, it says one of our very active dealers is extending their dominance into the auto market with a single order of 26 Rosa units. And the details, which we will release in the future, which who knows when that's going to be, honestly. Additionally, we're thrilled to add 2 new regional powerhouse dealers that will each take a Rosa as a demo unit. Plus, another existing client is further expanding their system with additional 5 Tom units. This is like a tablet device type used for checking people in hotels, etc., keeping track of things. You don't really see too many of these orders right now, but it is good to see those. It said Rosa has received industry recognitions for its autonomous ability to detect and deter instances of trespassing and other property intrusions without the need for man guarding assistance. Fulmer, the president of RAD, confirmed that 26 Rosas will be deployed at one of the client's distribution center. They say every deployment is an advertisement for a continued potential expansion. Guys, that's always true. This is a very true statement, guys, because there are some companies that have literally 15,000 plus locations. Just imagine if they got one Rosa at every location. But these kind of things, they do take time. Also, guys, keep in mind that this company has a sales pipeline of over 35 Fortune 500 companies. It really just takes one company, one of these big Fortune 500 companies, to reorder and get a device at all their locations and stuff like that to really have a substantial effect on the revenue. This company does have devices employed at 7-Eleven and Six Flags and many more big name companies. These companies just haven't been officially released due to NDAs, but they have been spotted by people and posted on Reddit, all over the internet. So they have been confirmed. But to be honest, I did think we would see a breakout with these devices way sooner than we have, and we still haven't really seen a full breakthrough. I'm still waiting for that. So, but all it takes is one company. So when he says that, it's a true statement. They say, I hope after these 26 units are successfully deployed, the end user will expand through the rest of their facilities, said Steve Reinhardt, the CEO. Although not named due to NDAs or confidentiality agreements, the company indicated that the end user for the 5 Tom visitor management devices is an existing client, a global leader in supply chain management and third-party logistics. We expect additional announcements of recently signed authorized dealers and further sales updates in the immediate future. So it's very good to see that their orders are really ramping up. There is a problem right now with production, so there is a backlog. That's really something that they're going to have to look at and figure out how they're going to be able to get devices out on time, because that could be a big problem, especially if they get more sales than they can handle. Companies typically aren't going to want to wait too long for something like this, like for a security device. They are continuing to bring in sales and get money in, but I can't negate the fact that they're losing money constantly. Their operating expenses are very high, and their debt is continuing to grow. So their balance sheet and their financials are looking pretty rough and scaring off a lot of investors. But if you believe in the company long term and you think that they can become profitable in 2 to 3 years, something like that. It just depends when they have a breakthrough and how fast it comes and if they're able to keep up with production. So the stock price is right at 0.007. That's why I'm talking about this kind of stuff right now, because obviously there are big concerns for this company, along with pretty much every company in the OTC. Now, I've been saying for a very long time, the last few videos, that I will not address the stock price, but you know what? It's at 0.007. I'm just being realistic, guys. This is a long-term play, and I've stated that in almost pretty much all my AITX videos. It is a long-term play. You know what, guys? I may get a lot of heat for saying this, but I'm just being realistic. I didn't want to really talk about the stock price. I said I'm not going to be talking about it in my last few videos, but here I am. I'm talking about it. This company is going to be losing way more money than they are making for the short to medium term. Now, I'm not saying long term they can't become profitable and a successful business, but in the short to medium term, they will be losing way more money than they are making. How do they get funding when they are losing way more than they make? They are starting to dilute more shares, unless they find a better way to do that without affecting the share structure, which they haven't stated any plans on doing. Guys, I'm just telling you and being real with you why the stock price has been going down and really hasn't had momentum, even with all these good PRs and sales, 30 sales here, 30 sales here, all this good news coming out. So there you have it, guys. That is why I think the stock price is continuing to be in a downtrend and being stagnant for so long. It should be obvious if you really look at the financials and everything like that. I didn't really want to have to address the stock price, but I guess it was time to do so when the stock hit 0.007. Now, I'm not a basher of this company. I love what they're doing. I really believe in them long term. If everything can go right, I really like their products. I really do, guys. You hear me say that in all my videos. I just wanted to address the stock price in this video. Now, I don't really plan to address the stock price for a while now. Also, the entire market has been in a downtrend as well for the most part. So this has contributed to the stock price as well. But guys, these PRs that are coming out with sales, big numbers. They've had very big sales momentum. The sales momentum has been off the chain for months. Let's just keep this up. As long as I'm seeing the sales continue to go up, that's a really good sign. Make sure you like the video, put notifications on, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching.